Well, it goes without saying that when Netanyahu is delivering this precise message to the Iranians, there's always a hidden military threat. He's been saying this for years, and he's also been considering this for years, to actually strike Iran. And this is obviously an attempt to deter the Iranians, but it's also not the only option that Israel has. You have a range of options to try and slow down the nuclear program, including cyber attacks, and if push comes to shove, to maybe even assassinate Iranian nuclear scientists.
Interesting. Do you think that Israel's still considering doing that?
I think the military strike is always an option for Israelis, but it's very important to note here that it's not only Netanyahu that is considering this. Two of his biggest critics I've spoken to about this precise topic, basically saying the exact same as Netanyahu. Let's hear what they had to say.
We need to do everything in order to prevent Iran from becoming a nuclear power.
All options available to the State of Israel had to be considered in order to prevent Iran from becoming nuclear. All options.
All right, so what about his comments regarding Assad? What do you make of it?
See, that's a bit more unusual and a bit more interesting, if you ask me. Netanyahu in Israel rarely comments directly on Assad when it comes to military threats, but nevertheless, he did so today. Let's hear what he had to say.
And I say to Bashar al-Assad, you are risking the future of your country and your regime. Israel will not allow Iran to establish a military presence in Syria.
So it really does sound like a direct threat to Bashar al-Assad. And 2 years ago, Netanyahu actually said that the Assad regime and Assad himself were no longer immune from Israeli strikes. So this is another attempt to scare Assad and to have him convinced that working with the Iranians might put him under a military threat from the Israelis.
All right. Well, the final question that I just want to